YouTube. Back again, back again. Hey man, thank y'all for tuning in. Another Freeform therapy session is in. How y'all feeling today, Freeform family? How y'all feeling, man? What's going on? It's been a while. Today is a big day for the freezes. 2 years, man. 2 years. Let's clap it up for the freezes. 2 years, gang. I had this for 2 years, man. Second set, 2 years, man. Jesus. What can we say? What can we say? Whew. It's a whole lot going on up here, man. It's a whole lot going on up here. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's been a fun ride so far. It's been a fun ride. A long ride, but a fun one. A fun one. When I first cut my hair off 2 years ago, I cut it down to like the Manny Fresh Fro. If you don't know who that is, just Google it. Don't laugh, cause that shit ain't funny. Okay, maybe it is a little bit. Anyway, focus. I cut it down, man, and I ain't gonna lie. I felt like a maneless lion. That's what I felt like, a maneless lion. The female one. I was just like, I can't roar like I want to. Can't roar, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody looking at me different, like, man, what happened to your hair? Man, you cut your hair? And then you had the people that been wanting me to cut my hair, like, man, I'm so glad you cut that shit off. I'm like, man, fuck you. But hey, we here now, and we gonna keep going. I want to know where y'all at, man, in y'all freeform journey, man. Let me know in the comments, man. Let me know, man. Let me know. And I thank y'all so much for supporting little old me. I'm nobody. But these videos, putting them out, it's just part of my routine now, man. 2 years, man. 2 years with the freezes, man. Jesus. What have we learned? Whew. Patience. I learned a lot of patience with this second set that I didn't have in the first one. I think the first set I had, I really wanted like, I wanted everything to be quick. I wanted them to grow. That shit didn't work like that. I used to use a sponge in my first set. And I was out here looking like Goku and shit. It was bad. I looked like Lil Uzi. How that shit was with those spikes. That's how my shit was looking. The second set, because of knowledge and time and everything I've learned about my own hair, I didn't use it. Well, I used it like the first, I maybe say like first 3 months. And then I was like, no, because if you continue down this path, then you know what's going to happen. You're going to get the first set you got. So I said, you know what? You're right. I want mine to be more, I want my freezes to be more authentic. You know what I'm saying? More free forms. You know what I mean? So I stopped. And I went from that fro to this. And all I was doing was just patiently waiting for my shit to grow into this. This is what I was waiting on, man. I was waiting on this right here. Because I already know what happens after 2 years. 2 years, it's almost like your hair say, 2 years, next thing you know, man, that shit start growing with a little more faster pace. You know, like it's trying to do something up there. And I'm like, that's what I'm looking forward to. But some other things I learned is less is more, man. Less is more as far as like products. Because you don't want all that build up in your hair. Putting all that products in your hair. Don't do that shit, man. Don't do that. I'm not telling you can't use products. I will use stuff that can wash out easily. You know what I mean? If you're gonna use, probably get you a good little moisturizer. As I Am is a good little brand to use. It's a little expensive, you know, but it got some stuff that you could use for your hair and I don't, and it don't have that. It don't build up in your hair. You know what I mean? Cause when you see those videos when guys getting their haircuts and stuff, and they got all that shit in their hair, that's all that shit really be. It just be build up. It could be product. It could be dandruff. It could be people not washing their hair. Which leads into the next one. Have you a wash routine? Gotta have your wash routine. Everybody routine is different. Everybody hair is different, so you got to figure out what's a good amount of days that you can go without, you know, your hair being an issue before you feel like you need to wash it. Me, I kind of just take it by the weight of my hair. Sometimes, if I feel like my hair is too heavy, then I'd be like, you know what, it's about time for a wash. Cause after you wash it, your shit be feeling light as hell. You know what I'm saying? Your hair be feeling light as a motherfucker. Like a little, like all this be feeling just so light and it's shaking and it's loose and everything. Then after a couple of days, that shit just kind of constrict back like, ooh, and then it back to doing what it do. But for me, I mean, I can go a month, you know, like maybe once a month. But now I do like every 2 weeks, maybe every three. You know what I mean? Or I'll be like, I'll watch it on like certain dates. So like, it might be like 15 and 27, just depending. So it'd be like the 15th of the month, the 27th of the month, and then next month it'd be the same thing. You know, it just depends. I mean, my hair don't itch or bother me like that. I use my trusted friend right here. I use that like every day. It's like it's part of my hair routine in the morning. All it is really just water. That's all it is. It ain't no special oil in it or nothing. It's just water. You know, I wake up in the morning and I spray it in my hair to loosen it up because I sleep with something over my. I sleep with like a little thing over my head, which you should always do. Sleep with something over your hair. Don't just go to sleep with your hair on the bed or because lint, anything can get in that shit. You don't want that. You want your hair to be as clean as possible, free of debris as possible. So make sure you're covering your hair at night. That's something I wasn't doing the first time I had it. I was just going to bed. Just don't give a shit. Waking up, picking shit out my hair, grabbing shit. Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? What else? What's something else I learned on this journey of mine? Uh, I feel more free this time around. I feel more authentic, you know. Like I say, the first time around when I had my freezes, man, I was sponging. I was putting product in my shit. I was doing all kind of dumb shit. I was getting my shit braided. I remember I had a picture. I had my shit in like baby wicks where they just took my shit, put rubber bands on it. I was looking dumb. I was looking dumb as hell. I was out here. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad, man. I was looking dumb as hell out here. I was like, boy. And I went out in public with that shit. I was like, oh, hell no. People looking at me like, what the fuck is that? I said, boy, take it out. Take it out now. So don't do that. Enjoy what you set out to have, and that's the freezes. And I promise you in time they gonna come there. They gonna come and they gonna be not like mine, not like the next person, not like the next person. Your hair, your freeform journey is gonna be the best version of you. You know, it's gonna be the best. It's gonna be the best journey you gonna have in life. I promise you, because it's so funny with hair. It's almost like it takes on its own presence. It has its own presence, its own mind. You know, you think to yourself one day you just got like a fro, you ain't paying no attention, and your shit done grew a couple of inches. Your shit starting to like hang a little bit. Shit starting to cluster a little bit. Hey man, your shit gonna take off, man. You gonna be like, damn, that shit crazy. And people gonna dig that shit. At first they ain't gonna dig it because they don't know what the fuck you doing. But over time, they gonna be like, "But that is your look." When I go see my family, they be like, "Man, what the hell?" It's like the older people, you know what I mean? The older people like, "Man, what the hell you doing with your hair?" Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get up out of here, auntie. No, I don't know, auntie. I don't want. I'm old, auntie. I'm not going to no barbershop. I've been to the barbershop. I get a lineup and I walk out. I'm out. Leave me alone. But gotta just stay the course, man. Everybody gonna want you to retwist, retwist, retwist. Retwist is cool if that's what you want. If you want retwist, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want traditionals, that's nothing wrong with that. I'm not the guy to tell you how to do it. I don't know how. I don't know. On my journey, I got the freeforms. That's what I want. And I got the motivation, ironically, from Cam Newton. That's who inspired me to get the freeforms. I was at a point in my life before I started growing my hair the first time. I had waves. Like everybody else did. I had waves for the babes. I had it all dyed and it was brown and everything. I had brown hair, brown beard, everything. I looked like a whole different person. But I felt like my life was transitioning at a time where I kind of was at a crossroads for myself, where I wanted better for myself. You know what I mean? I felt like them dark rooms, them late night, early mornings. I wouldn't have survived that shit. So I had to get out. And I called my brother. I told him, man, I said, man, I need to come out there where you at, man. I need to come live with you, bro. I need to see life from a different perspective. You know what I mean? And being my older brother, you know, he looked out for me. You know what I mean? And I went out there. I remember we was at the Waffle House, he was having All Star, and I was, some shit. I don't know. I told him, I said, man, I think I'm gonna grow my hair out, man, but I don't know what to do with it. I'm like, shit, you gonna braids? I'm like, hell no. No offense to people with braids, but I'm like, no. You ain't finna have me goddamn looking crazy out here. Nah. So one day I'm just on the internet like everybody else do, and I just so happened to run across Cam. I think his was probably like how mine is kind of like now. And like for me, I've never seen anything like that before. Like, I never seen it. So I was like, damn, how the fuck you get those? What are those? I know they're locks or dreads or whatever you want to call them. But I was like, how do you get them like that, though? And I was like, so I went to the trusted YouTube and typed in locks, and they was talking about traditionals and all that. And I was like, no, that ain't what Cam Newton got. So then I ran across the freeforms, and I was like, ooh, my eyes got big, like, damn, wow. It's like a whole new world. And it's guys got they shit like this, shit just like this. And I'm like, whoa, that shit there is crazy. And I'm like, how do I get my hair like that? So I did what everybody do. I got on YouTube and watched videos, and everybody was telling, my nephew them, and everybody I was looking at was like, shit, you gotta get you a sponge. You gotta sponge your hair all the time. All the time. All the time. Sponge your hair all the time. All the time. All the time. And you'll have them. And I'm like, this shit don't make no sense. So I said, fuck it. I got my sponge, and I was off to the races. I'm not saying they were lying, but I was getting talked about because I told you my shit looked like Goku. I had them spikes looking like Lil Uzi Vert out here. Lil Uzi Vert older brother. Like, man, ain't nobody jocking this shit. And I was like, man, I'm gonna cut this shit off. But I stayed the course. And eventually my shit turned out pretty good to me. But I feel like I said, I fell into the get the retwist, get this, get that, get this, get this. But the number one thing that I did the first time around that I didn't do this time is and now when I say this, understand it is your preference. It is your preference if you want to or not. I did it the first set, not this set. That's probably why my shit looked like this. But the first set, I separated my freeforms. What separation mean basically is, like, you see this right here? You see how, like, all that move together? All this is, like, kind of stuck together. Now, if you stick your finger through it, you can feel, like, where I could separate it or take some scissors, cut it, all that shit. The first time I did that, I would say my hair went from like this, and then everything just kind of fell apart. It didn't fall out. It didn't do nothing like that, but it didn't have that oomph. This time around, I said, fuck it. Whatever this hair want to do, I'm going to let it do what it do. I didn't give a fuck if that shit, and my shit was just all like this. I ain't give a shit. But you see, like this right here, that's like 2, 3, 4. This one, like 2, 3, 4, just said, shit, let's just band together. And that's all it is. People just banding together. Now, if you don't want your shit to do that, you can easily just stop it in the beginning process. You know what I mean? You can catch it, and your shit might look a little different. Me, I said fuck it. But the main reason is I think what happened the first time is when I separated my freeforms, it didn't stand up like how it is now. It didn't stand up like that. It just instantly just fell. I went from having my hair standing up like this to like that because I started separating shit, and I thought that if I just wear it a certain way, then it'll just mold back. It was like I broke I broke the foundation of the freeforms. I broke the foundation of them because I ripped them, I split them, you know. I fucked them up. So the second time around, this time, I just said, you know what? I'm not finna do it today. I'm gonna just let my hair do what it do. And like I say, my shit, I got like this right here. It's like a whole piece right here. Like you can pull this shit. It's ridiculous. It's just like a little platypus tail. I had one the first time, but this one is like a big one. It take up about that wide. It about that wide in the back of my head. It about that wide. If you don't want that, then you might need to separate your shit. I'm not telling you can't, but if you don't, that's cool. Understand that comes with the freezes. Your shit gonna intertwine. It's gonna shit. Some of the hairs gonna marry each other. They gonna have little babies. It is what it is. It's all the family. It's all in the family. So you gotta figure out how you want your shit to be. Me, I wanted my shit to be the most authentic it can be. I wanted to be the most head turning, eyebrow raising. Gas in the store, wherever I go, I want all that shit. I want when I go to the barbershop, the barber like, damn, I ain't never had one of those before. Don't worry. You finna get one today. So, I mean, hey, like I say, if you don't want this, don't do it. What Michael Jordan said, if you don't play like that, don't play like that. So, that's what I'm saying. If you don't want the freezes that's all together, all jumbled up, separate it. It just still look good. But I know for me, personally, I didn't want my hair to do that. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to just ride it out like this. And we've been rocking out ever since. I remember when this one right here, I remember when it fell, it was nothing I could do. It was just like, it just came out just like, whoa. And it just been like that. Then the other one back here, this one, it just fell too. It's like, fuck it. You're going to have that. And that's the thing. Your hair going to look so crazy in certain spots. Like, all this done fell down. This go forward. This stay up. This stay up. This done fell down. All of this like a little springboard, a little diving board action. A little clusterfuck over here. This is, I don't know what this is, but this right here is a clusterfuck. You want to know what a clusterfuck is? That's when a chunk of your shit just said, let's just be friends. This is like a big family. It's like there's some grandbabies and shit up in this motherfucker. Like, this shit here crazy. Like, it's probably, I don't know how many freeforms back there. And they all intertwined together. And you know what I say? Fuck them. I don't give a shit. I don't. And then on top of that, on top of the hair that's doing whatever it's doing, you got shit like this. New growth. You got all that. Little baby fro up on here. All that. You got all this right here. And I love it. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love your hair, man. That's something else I learned this go around is I love my hair more than I did before. I will say that. I love my hair way more than I did before. Like, I don't play about my hair. I feel like if my hair can't go, oh well, you won't see me then. Fuck 'em. I'm not cutting it. I'm not trimming it. I'm not nothing. I don't know whatever you think I'm gonna do, I'm not doing it. Cause I gotta be me. And this is me. If you don't fuck with me, that's cool. Understand the hair coming with me. The hair is out. So if you don't fuck with it, that's cool. Somebody will. And that's what you gotta remember. Everybody ain't gonna like your freeform journey. They gonna tell you to cut it, do all this shit. Don't worry about that shit. Do not worry about it. Let them feel how they gonna feel. You keep on going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep on pushing. Keep going, man. Don't stop. I want to see you at your 1 year mark. I want to see you at your 2, your 3, your 4. Because you're going to see me at all that shit. Because I don't know how long I want to go. But I know I at least want to do. I'm gonna give it a solid 4. And then after 4, I wouldn't cut it off. I'll cut it down. It just depends on where it's at that point. Because I like mine's probably like in my shoulders. And then I'll be like, I'm cool after that. Once I get down on my shoulders, I think I'm cool after that. I don't think I want to have them all the way down my back, nothing like that. I'm going to just probably go to my shoulders and be like, that's it. Probably get me a trim every now and then just to keep it at that length. And I'm cool with the move, baby. Enjoy your ride, man. Enjoy your journey, man. 2 years in the game, man. Your boy added 2 years in the game. I mean, I definitely look forward to this day. And I got it set in my phone, man. That's something else you got to do, man. Track your progress. You got to track your progress, man. Track it. From the day you say I want freeform, that need to be your freeform journey day. If you started on the 8th, you need to set that shit in your phone for every month that you're gonna get a notification on the 8th of your freeform journey. That shit gonna inspire you to keep going too. And you're gonna learn a couple of things on the way that might be different from what I say, for what the next person say. And that's cool. We can agree on some things, we can disagree on some things. It might be some things you might tell me that I'll be like, damn, I ain't never think about that. So, like I said, it ain't no wrong answers, but I feel like, I just want to share my journey and share my knowledge and be like, you know what? If somebody out there they come across this video and they want to know about the freeforms, hey, I at least help you. You know what I'm saying? I at least help you. I want to do better in responding to people when they comment on stuff. You know what I'm saying? So make sure, you know what I'm saying, you comment on it. Look, I respond to it. I ain't got shit else to do. And I'm here. It's a journey, but it's a family too. Because like I say, everybody that got Freeform, you can relate to them. I'm relatable to the next person that got Freeform. That person got Freeform. We all relatable. We all got the journeys. Be like, man, how you, man, I did this. Man, I didn't even think to do that. I wish somebody would have told me. I would have learned, you know. But 2 years in the game, man. I'm gonna keep going. Y'all keep going. You know, hey, like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. And I want to say something else, man. I want to say something else. Thank everybody who subscribed to the channel. You didn't have to. You could have been like, I ain't trying to watch this bullshit, this old low budget ass video. But you did. And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I remember when I had like 1 subscriber. And I was like, I don't want to watch my videos. Oh my God, nobody want to watch my videos. Oh my God, I suck. But I was like, you know what, man? The more you put out, the more people will fuck with it. And just get the ball rolling. Just need one. But I appreciate y'all, man. I'm finna go watch this Boston game because last I checked, they was up by 10. So I don't know. That's something else, man. Till the next time, we're gonna talk about the NBA. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. Before I go, man, did y'all see what the Timberwolves did to them? Boy, they put the Nuggets on shackles. I'm talking about. I ain't never seen nobody do Denver like that. Especially in Denver. They put them boys with the... I'm talking about shackles, boy. Where you going? Defense. And then that boy Ant-Man, Baby Jordan, Michael Jordan's illegitimate son. He be going dumb, boy. I said, ooh wee. Hey, that shit gonna be crazy. But anyway, enjoy y'all day. Like I say, like, comment, subscribe. Hey, man. Roll to, I don't know. Roll to whatever, man. I don't have no number on how far I want this to go. I just wanted to keep going. Keep getting better. Keep growing. Until the next time, man. Peace.